now, sire. There it is at last. Moscow.
You know, Berthier, I did not seek this war. I did my best to avoid it. It was thrust on me by the intransigence of Russia.
All Europe knows it, sire.
No, not yet. But they will. They still imagine the Emperor Napoleon thinks of nothing but war. You know, Berthier, a town occupied by the enemy is like a maid who's lost her honor. Let me have a plan of the city. But we shan't defile her. No. The people of Moscow will know the clemency of the French Emperor. I will give them laws of justice, teach them the true meaning of civilization. Generations of boyars will remember me with affection. Bring me a deputation of boyars out of the city. I will tell them, I come not to wage war, but to accept terms of peace worthy of myself and my people. I desire only peace and prosperity for all my subjects. Go!
Do you expect me to take this scum in to see His Majesty?
This is all we could find, General.
I asked for a deputation of citizens, not this rabble.
But everyone has left, sir.
That's my deputation. Bring them in. This is my deputation.
Apparently the streets are empty, sire. Everyone of consequence has left the city.
You telling me there's no one of importance to deal with?
I've had troops scouring every quarter of the city, sire, but there's no one left. But these and people like them.
Then you'd have done better to leave them in the gutters where they belong than bring them before your emperor. Take them away. I don't wish to look on them. Right. Move. Who is left here then?
Only a fraction of the population, sire. It seems incredible, but they've all just gone. The capital is deserted.
Well, the Russians will soon learn better the value of their capital. This poses problems of supply we had not expected, Berthier.
Yes, sire.
A city without inhabitants is a city that will not be supplied. Therefore, the army will not be supplied.
We can forage, sire.
Yes, we can forage. Though that exposes us to a species of war that will not be to our advantage. We must not forget, Moscow is a pledge that I have grasped. To redeem it, Alexander will accept peace on my terms, especially to redeem it whole. Is General Loriston here?
He's outside, sire. I'll send him in.
Well, Mortier, you have a task on your hands, the governing and supplying of an empty city.
Can be done, sire.
Remember, men on the march or going to battle constitute an army. They respond to order and discipline. Disperse them in separate quarters in different parts of an empty city. And what you have, the makings of a rabble.
I will enforce the strictest discipline.
Now, Loriston, you know the Russians well. I won't deny by now how I expected to have received some overture from the Tsar Alexander proposing a peace.
I didn't expect it. He won't make peace. He's idealistic, but also, like his people, stubborn.
I disagree. I believe he's a prisoner in the hands of the barbarians who surround him. He dare not make the first move, though he wants to.
I don't believe it, sire.
I tell you, I know him! He's a prince of excellent qualities. We must give him the chance to do what he really wants to do. We must make the first move. Don't look so worried, Lauriston. You'll see, I'll propose very attractive terms. Terms he will leap at. I know he will. I'm taking a fancy to this room. Set up my desk in here. Let it be my office.
Come in.
You're here, Your Excellency?
Yes?
I thought you had left Moscow.
No, I decided to stay.
Are you well, Your Excellency?
Yes, of course I'm well. What do you mean, my clothes? Yes, huh? I don't want anyone to know I'm here, by the way.
I see.
Why haven't you left?
Oh, I didn't feel like making the journey. I don't think the French will harm me.
No. Tell me, who else is in the house?
Only Makar Alexei. It's the porter. But he went out some time ago. I don't know where. Can I get you a little something to eat?
No, thank you.
What a calamity, Your Excellency. Our beloved city occupied by the French.
Yes, it is a calamity.
They say Napoleon is here.
Yes.
Oh, if I could see that man, what wouldn't I say to him?
Wouldn't make any difference. It wouldn't make any difference at all.
Ah, but it will give me a great satisfaction. He deserves to be shot. Like a dog, Your Excellency. Like a dog. If I was younger, I'd do what that student did in Vienna. Wait for him to pass by and then take a shot at him. That's what I'd do.
Good night, Kiddos. Good night.
Good night, Your Excellency. Forgive me for talking so much. I wouldn't go out, Your Excellency. It's not safe in the streets. They say a fire has started amongst the coachman's warehouses. Who's going to put it out? There are no fire engines and the French don't care. What will become of Cider Hill? Shoot him! That's what I'd do if I was younger.
Yes. The Rus Bezuhov. L'Empereur Napoleon. Our destinies are inextricably mixed. L'Empereur Napoleon, le Rus Bezuhov. It is fated that I must end the power of the beast. I must go up to him and meet him, and I shall kill him. And so I shall deliver Europe from its misery. I must accomplish this deed or perish. And perish. I must sacrifice myself for all humanity.
I say I won't surrender!
What have you been drinking?
Never!
You're drunk, go to bed.
A Russian never surrenders! Out of my way! To arms! For the brigands, I say! For them!
Are you Napoleon's
No,
hand?
Macabre, please,
Open
come to
you
me.
scurvy knave! Touch me not!
Alexander, children, go to bed!
Begone, you fools! Boredom, I say! Kill the French! Kill them! You Napoleon's hand!
No!
Your day is done! Begone, your day is done!
Sorry, Excellency, sorry.
What have we here? Drunken disorder? Who is master here? What, you all deaf?
Master not here, Your Honor.
Not here, eh? Vanished. Disappeared, what? Still, he won't mind if I use his house, I'm certain of that. What are you gaping at, old man? Have you never seen a French soldier before? From now on, that's all you'll see, French soldiers. We've taken over Moscow. But I don't expect you to jump for joy. But if you behave nicely and with good sense, we shall all get along famously. All right? You'll see we French are not so bad. We have occupied... My God, I'll have you...
Please, monsieur, don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Please, monsieur.
No. Please. No, you're right. We don't want his guts all over the carpet, do we? Take him outside. Tell the sergeant of the guard to shoot him. And what were you doing, idiot, to let him draw a pistol on me?
I didn't see...
I'll have you reduced to the ranks. You weren't already in them. Now take him out.
Please, monsieur, he's a
But
harmless
he
fool.
tried to
Stop
kill
it.
me. I've not fought all over Europe to be killed by a drunken sot. Take him
No,
out.
please, monsieur, I beg you. He doesn't know
What?
what he's doing. I beg you, please. I
No,
beg you,
there's-
please, don't.
No need to beg. What am I doing? You saved my life. I owe you a great deal.
No, there's nothing.
Nothing? My life is nothing. I assure you, monsieur, it means everything to me. You must be French.
No.
Oh, come, only a Frenchman would save the life of a Frenchman. I think also you're a gentleman, despite this thing you wear.
I'm Russian.
Well, if you insist, Russian you shall be. I respect you and your desire to remain incognito, but you have saved my life. I would be a dead man, but for you.
This man is
Say no
perpetually...
more. You asked me to pardon him?
Yes.
I grant your request. Take him outside. See that he does no harm and no harm comes to him. And bring up some food, will you? Permit me to introduce myself. Captain Rambal, 13th Light Regiment. Delighted to meet a fellow countryman.
I'm not...
French? As you wish. And to whom do I have the honor of owing my life?
I'd rather not give my name.
Ah, incognito is your wish. Oh, it should be. But I must call you something. I must know how to address the man that stopped a maniac from spreading my guts all over the floor. I implore you, monsieur, a Christian name at least.
Pierre.
Ah, Monsieur Pierre. You say you are not French? Never fear, Monsieur Pierre. Russian you wish, Russian you shall be. Doubtless you're on office, then, have brought arms against us. But that is no concern of mine. You've saved my life. I'm wholly at your service.
Well, the house is yours, monsieur.
For a little while, that is all, while Moscow is ours. But that will not be forever. Oh, cheer up, Monsieur Pierre. We French love France too much to stay in Russia long.
No, I only meant to indicate, if you will permit me, I meant to indicate that I shall leave you.
Leave me? Impossible. Where will you go? We French are everywhere. You'd better stay here than go elsewhere.
Very well, then I shall retire
What
tonight.
is this talk of retiring? I like you. I like your company. And furthermore, you look a little downcast, and I think I know the reason why. You're a Frenchman, yes. You fight on the other side, and you are unhappy because you lose.
Well, perhaps.
Well, I understand. Well, then, I shall cheer you up. Ah, here is something. What have we here?
Some mutton, some sausage, some cold potatoes, and some wine. That's all I could find.
Splendid. And there's enough for two, except the wine. Was there no more?
There's a cellar full of it.
And then why only bring up one bottle?
Well, I thought you were dining alone.
You think one bottle's enough for me? What? Huh? You think I marched 1,000 miles to Moscow to be served up with one bottle of wine? Oh, bring the rest up, you idiot. Pierre, will you join me?
Really,
Oh, come, the sight of the food has made you hungry. Please sit down. We shall have a little dinner party. Ah, French wine, Bordeaux. It's a good vintage, too. You're not sitting down.
Really, I'm not hungry.
We don't need to be hungry to enjoy a good meal. We French have learnt that. Good company and a bottle of wine. Please, I beg you, sit down. You'll soon feel better. You'll see. You know, this is perfect. I arrive here, hungry and tired, escape a madman's bullet by the skin of my teeth, and here I am sitting down to a good meal and a bottle of Bordeaux. My God, listen to those madmen. Don't they know the war is over?
Is it?
But of course. What is there to fight about? Well, we wish you no harm.
50,000 men died at Borodino.
Yes, but that's war, isn't it? You know, I almost got killed myself. Got a bullet in the foot. Probably noticed I limped a little. And in Smolensk, I got another one here. But for you, that maniac would have put another in me, which would have written Fini to Rambal forever. But that is war.
50,000 men.
Yes, it's a lot, isn't it? God, it was something tremendous. You should have seen it.
I did, I was there.
What?
I was there.
Oh, yes, of course, I forgot. Yes, you gave us hell. Especially on that redoubt.
That's what I was.
Good God, so was I. We're comrades in arms. Do you know, 3 times we rushed your cannon, and 3 times you threw us back. Your grenadiers were superb.
It was horrible.
Horrible?
Yes.
It was magnificent. I pity those who missed it.
It really is a game to you, isn't it? War is, I mean.
Well, except that people get killed. What else is it? Makes it more exciting.
You're a very charming man, Monsieur Rambal.
So are you. Let's drink to that. You were saying?
I was saying you're a very charming man, and it makes it very difficult for me to look on you as an enemy.
Let's drink to that, too. Salut.
Salut. But the fact remains that you have entered our country, burned our towns.
Ah, no, no, no. You burn the towns, monsieur.
It's a small point.
No, no, I insist. We French are not pyromaniacs.
Very well, let's say our towns have been burned.
It's very sad.
And 30,000 of our people, Russian people, have been killed.
I think we lost 20. Shall we drink to them? Shall we drink to the fallen on both sides? Mark of respect. You were saying?
And I say nothing of the maimed and the broken who will never live their full lives again. I say nothing of those who will die of hunger and cold.
Shall we drink to them too?
No.
We must.
No.
I'd be unfair to leave them out. Very ungenerous. The maimed and broken. And those will die of hunger and cold.
No, monsieur, you can't dismiss it just like that with a toast, can you?
Dismiss it? I do not dismiss it. I salute it.
But you don't regret it.
Oh, I see you are of a philosophical turn of mind. Perhaps you are Russian after all, hmm? Oh, of course I regret so many people being killed. What can I do? There'll always be wars. Why not enjoy them?
There are so many other aspects of life for man to enjoy.
For you, perhaps. Me? I'm a professional soldier. Where would I be without wars?
At home in France with your wife, children.
Oh, God. What a depressing thought.
Why is that?
Are you married?
Yeah.
Happily?
No.
Where's your philosophy now?
Sorry.
The wine is going to my head. You know, we have occupied every capital in Europe. Madrid, Berlin, Rome, Warsaw, Venice. We have feared, but my God, we're loved. Especially by women. You know, we have the best army in the world. But our real métier is love. L'amour. We have forgotten to toast. L'amour. Will you join me? I give you love. Love that makes the world go round. As they say. I must get some fresh air. The air is worse than the wine. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. L'amour. You know Poland? I saved the life of a Polish count in battle once. To me, it was very little. I hardly knew I'd done it. But to him, he takes me home to his chateau to live with his wife and charming daughter. And then he leaves me with them while he goes away on some duty or other. My God, those two ladies. I could not keep them off. Quite fantastic. But you know, I would not dishonor him. I refused absolutely to touch his wife. But his daughter, Erica, oh, fantastic lady. Must drink to her. Will you join me? You're very kind. You must have equal adventures to tell. I find that very hard to believe. Then you are a philosopher. Aye. Such escapades would not amuse you. My God, you look sad. You must be in love.
Baby, I am in love. Yeah.
What is her name?
Natasha Ostova.
Oh, charming. Charming. She's married.
No,
Why are you sad?
because she only looks on me as a friend.
Then you must persuade her to look on you as a lover.
No.
All women can be persuaded.
No, I've known her too long now, ever since we were children. And I only realized recently how much I loved her. Now it's too late. It's too late. It's a mess.
Painful. Painful.
So we drink to. It's okay. Sue, Natasha. Rostova. 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 Natasha. Rostova. Wherever you are. Open your eyes, mademoiselle. Can you not see this fellow who loves you? Cannot you see what a wonderful chap he is? Open your eyes and open your heart. Happiness stands before me in the shape of my friend, Pierre. Yeah. What am I doing? You're having dinner with me, sir. Captain Rambal of the 15th Light Regiment. Or is it the 13th Light Regiment? It really doesn't matter. Where are you going? I shouldn't be with the enemy. The enemy? Where's the enemy? Show me. Put down here, drunk! What? Drunk. God. Drunk. I thought we were about to be attacked. Is it not? We have forgotten the best test of all. Oh, I couldn't. But you must. No. I refer to the Emperor. Napoleon. Oh my God. So, Napoleon. Oh. Exactly. I give you Emperor Napoleon. Pierre, I shall take you to him. Oh. The Emperor? I shall tell him what you have done for France. He is all generosity. You kiss her on both cheeks. You say, merci, merci, Monsieur Pierre. Napoleon? Napoleon. Huh? Would you like that? Hmm? Yes, I like it. I like it. And follow me. Well, I thought...
Where is the fire? In the bazaar district, sire. It started in the coachman's warehouses. We're doing everything possible to put it out.
Do we know how it began?
It's extremely difficult to say, sire. It may have been incendiaries. Several have been arrested and shot.
You realize how dangerous this is? If the city burns, what quarters will there be for the army?
It's extremely difficult to control, sire. You put out one fire and another springs up in a different part of the city.
Are we to have another Smolensk on our hands?
Sire, I have had firefighting groups organized all over the city. Water butts have been placed at street corners. Everything that can be done is being done.
I've had reports of the conduct of the troops. I said no looting, and I said no pillaging.
I have made such looting punishable by death, sire, but it seems not to deter them.
Do my officers no longer control my army?
The situation is unbelievably difficult.
I don't want to know what's difficult! Do you think we can survive here as a rabble?
Part of the Kremlin is on fire, Your Majesty. There's no cause for immediate alarm. We have the blaze under control. But I thought I should tell you.
Is there no end to this? Am I to be burned out of my quarters in the Kremlin?
We have the man who started it, sire. He's a member of the Russian police.
Where is he?
We have him outside.
Bring him in here. Listen to me, Mortier. An army that gives itself up to pillage will not fight in the field when the time comes.
I will see that the strictest discipline is enforced, sire. If necessary, I will order public executions.
Inside. What's your name? Do you want to see the capital of your country burned to the ground? Who told you to do it?
We believe, sire, that Count Rostopchin organized a group of incendiaries to stay behind and start fires.
You realize you will be shot for what you have done? Take it away. They are indeed Syrians, barbarians. They value neither their lives nor their capital. Their minds are still in the Middle Ages. They are bought and sold like cattle with the land. And yet they defend it with their lives. What have they got to fight for, Berthier?
Men will fight for their country, whether they like the way it's governed or not, sire.
Well, we have to drag them into the modern world by the scruff of their neck. We shall do it. Hey, Mortier?
Yes, sire.
For that is why we are here, make no mistake. And Alexander will see the sense of it. Of that I'm sure. There is no irreconcilable antagonism between him and me, between Russia and France. On the contrary, whenever Russian meets Frenchman, there's a natural and an immediate affinity.
L'Empereur Napoleon Berufsbesuchung.
On your feet.
Excuse me, do you speak French?
Go back for her, go back for her!
I tell you she's not there!
She is!
She's not there! Your sister must have taken her!
She didn't, I know she didn't! My poor baby, my poor baby!
Oh, shut up!
Murderer, don't you have any feelings for your own child?
Well, you go and look then!
I'll leave the children with you. You'd walk off and leave them, you bastard! Oh, God. Oh, God, Katia, Katia. Oh, sir, help me, please help me.
What's the matter?
It's our little Katia. We've lost her. Our house caught fire. It was all we could do to get out ourselves.
She's not there!
Shut up! She is there, I'm sure she is.
Where?
In Babarsky Street. It's not far. And I need to go with the gentleman and show him. But please, sir. Please, hurry!
All right, don't go.
What do you want? Get out of
There's
it.
a little girl in there.
Well, this year she's dead. Nothing could survive her.
I must look.
Please let me pass! Katia! 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 Katia!
Did you see a little girl standing there?
That one that came with you?
Yes.
She went back the way she came.
Have you seen the woman who was here? She had 3 children with her.
Isn't that Maria Nikolaevna's child?
I don't know her name. She lived on Pavarsky Street.
That's right. It's little Katya, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Their house burned down. Where are they?
Oh, they moved round the corner. She was crying her eyes out.
Can't you?
Take her to them.
Move away there! Come on! Get out of it! Now what's all this? Who are you?
It's none of your business.
Who are you?
He's got a knife here, sir. It was in his pocket.
I see. You're no peasant. What are you wearing those clothes for?
Tell him nothing, nothing!
We've been looking for people like you. All right, march him off. And the rest of you get off the street there. Move away, do you hear?
Of course, General. I have the greatest sympathy with your proposal to exchange prisoners, but you must understand, as a military man, I would be insane to do so.
I make the proposal purely on the grounds of humanity.
And I must reject it on grounds of strategy. After all, General, we are in a position to replace our losses, huh? You are not so fortunate.
Very well. I would like to bring up the question of the guerrilla warfare, a particularly cruel species of war that results in acts of barbarism on both sides.
What you say is very true.
Would you be agreeable to putting an end to this form of fighting?
General, partisan war is the result of the spontaneous action of the Russian people. It does not arise out of any orders of mine. What can I do? I am as powerless as you to prevent it.
I find that hard to believe, Your Excellency.
I am as amazed as you, but there it is.
Is this war, which is assuming unheard of dimensions, to go on forever?
Not from any desire of ours. I feel sure that any proposal on the part of the Emperor Napoleon to terminate hostilities would be most favorably received by the Tsar.
Well, that is mainly what I came to talk about. It is exactly that I wish to put before Tsar Alexander in Petersburg.
Now that is something else. I am absolutely prohibited either to receive or transmit any such proposal to His Majesty. I cannot therefore grant you the necessary passport to Petersburg.
Then I'm wasting my time here.
There's more ways than one to approach an emperor. I can send General Volkonsky here, who's aide-de-camp to His Majesty, to learn his pleasure.
I would prefer to go myself.
Regretfully, that is quite impossible. But I feel sure His Majesty will listen to Volkonsky with a sympathetic ear.
Very well. I will convey to the Emperor Napoleon that you have entrusted his mission to General Volkonsky. I thank Your Excellency for receiving me.
The Tsar will not be pleased to receive such a proposal.
No. But let Bonaparte believe negotiations are underway. Why not? The longer he waits, the worse his plight becomes. Let him stew. He has caught his bear, but he's landed up in the cage with it. Moscow is burning. 4/5 of the city is on fire. Tell that to your soldiers. Moscow is burning.